Two people were shot dead very close to where I stay. Like, I just need to move out of this country. They still killed the army people. Even when I want to go to town most times for some things, I'll be like, what if this happened? What if that happened? I got home to eat this 1K. And I don't know what this lady prepared. It was... Hello guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl, Perpetual, aka Pepe and Coco. So on today's video, from the title, you know what it is already. If you're a channel subscriber, thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video today. I really do appreciate. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do hit that subscribe button and join this lit family. So first of all, I'm going to go on about the insecurities in Nigeria currently and the insecurities in Enugu State, where I stay currently. If you do check the news regularly, or if you're in Nigeria and you do see the news, or you do check internet like Nigeria popular bloggers, they're always posting about the killings happening here in Enugu State. And was it 3 days ago? That was on Saturday. Yeah, that was on Saturday. Today is Tuesday, so I think that's 3 to 4 days ago. 2 people were shot dead, though they were police people. 2 people were shot dead very close to where I stay, though not like where I stay, but it is kind of close. That's where I pass to school, and that's where I pass whenever I'm going out. Even if I'm going to town or anywhere or my village, I must always pass that area. So 2 men were attacked, 2 men were killed. So yeah, I'm going to explain to you guys how these things has been happening and how the insecurity has been, how it has affected me. So now currently, when I first moved into Enugu, everywhere was peaceful. You know, when you even check or when you read on the internet or you ask people, they tell you that Enugu is one of the calmest place. That's one of the place where even if things is happening everywhere, maybe there are attacks or maybe there are terrorists attack here, normally this place is always very calm because there's always tight security. As at then, there's always tight security, and there was always, so like I was saying, Enugu was one of the safest place you could come stay, or it is a place where when bad things are happening in most of the states or around Nigeria, here is always calm and secure. This is where most people run to like hide themselves and to stay safe. But currently it is the opposite. It is the opposite of what has been happening. This whole unknown gunmen thing started, was it early this year or last year? I really can't recall, but it hasn't been too long it started. And it started when Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, like when Nigeria government went to Kenya. Was it Kenya or was this in Liberia? That was when they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. Please, you guys shouldn't come for me. I'm not sure of the country. I've forgotten. I know it's either Kenya or Liberia, where Nnamdi Kanu was hiding from them because he was protesting for the division of Nigeria. He wants Igbo people to be separated from Nigeria, so we will be Biafra, and Nigerians can continue with the other tribes that they want to continue with. So he was an advocate for that, and Nigeria presidents, they were totally against it. They don't want Nigeria to separate, and like they didn't like the way he was protesting and the way he was the head and like pushing Igbos to protest for it. So they started looking for him to arrest him and all of that. You know, normally they would want to look for him, they would want to take his life and all of that, but he fled from the country. He was outside the country, and still when he was outside the country, he was still advocating, still protesting. You understand? So the Nigerian presidents, they were still searching for him. Like, we don't know how they did it, how they spied and they noticed he was in Kenya or Liberia, and they went there. They kidnapped him. They brought him to Nigeria, and they held him captive. They put him in, we don't know where, but we know they said they put him in prison. So when they put him in prison, that was when some group of people came to form the unknown gunmen, saying that every Igbo, like all the eastern parts, shouldn't open their businesses on Monday. Nobody should go out, everybody should stay at home. That Monday should be the days we would protest for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, who was protesting for Biafra, and Monday should be the day everybody honor him, like, you know, that kind of stuff. Now So yeah, so that was when this unknown gunmen movement started. And then they said nobody should come out on Monday, that if anybody is seen outside, it will be assumed that the person isn't in support of Nnamdi Kanu, blah blah blah, or like the person is a terrorist, you understand, and it might lead to them killing you if they see you. But when it first started, people were not really paying attention. Most people would open their place of work, most people would go to shop, most people want to go out. And when they see some people outside, they tend to use them to set example for the people who didn't come out, or for those that came out but they didn't get to see them. They either kill them or maybe give them serious injury. That was how it started. But then politicians started using these unknown gunmen, or politicians started using men that claim to be unknown gunmen, but then they are not unknown gunmen. They just claim to be unknown gunmen, killing innocent people. So yeah, this was how it started. Okay, initially this whole killing wasn't initially in Enugu. Where I started hearing the killing from, where I personally started hearing the killing from, was Anambra, based on there were political people campaigning at the moment. They were campaigning for governorship. And politicians themselves, so they are actually deadly. They know themselves among themselves. So now, this party started, like different parties now brought in boys, using boys against themselves, you understand, because everybody wants to win. And you wanting to win, they might now start trying to kill the one that is maybe getting higher rank from people. Like people are like, okay, this is the person we want. They'll start trying to like attack themselves, to kill themselves, that kind of a thing. So they brought in boys. These boys started terrorizing Anambra State. Every time we're hearing of killing, we're hearing of this politician being attacked, or like they just went into the market and they killed innocent people because they came out during lockdown. They were just terrorizing the area at that moment. Enugu was still calm as at then. That was how it was happening. The eastern part started getting hot. Before you knew, we started hearing that they were at Imo. They were killing people in Imo, robbing people, doing all sorts of different things. Before you know, we heard they entered Abia. Then before you know it, we heard they entered Enugu, that they were in town, they were killing people, blah blah blah. Though I didn't really see it, like it didn't really occur where I stay. So this was when the government, Nigeria government, sent in force to mount most of the roads on the eastern part. So both in Enugu, you see policemen, like checkpoints is in Enugu. When you go to Anambra, it's the same thing. When you go to Xoxo, it's the same thing. So now, what now brought in the unknown gunmen, like what's made them angry and start killing people in Enugu mainly, is these policemen they mount on the road. Most of them are ash to people. Most of them demand for money. And how they demand for money, they don't want to know if you have it or not. You must give it to them. So this was how the stuff started. A lot of people were complaining, a lot of people were bitter. All of a sudden we heard that unknown gunmen killed some policemen at a particular spot. And this thing happening is not so far from where I stay. They killed like, was it 3 to 4 policemen that day? Then they now mounted blocks and they brought in new set of policemen. They still came, they killed the second set of policemen. So after killing the second set of policemen, the third one, they brought in army. They still killed the army people. Then they had to mount those roadblocks in most of the areas in Enugu, and this was what got them really, really angry, because they said, why would they mount roadblocks? Because it's kind of made the road slow. They started causing traffic on the road. Do you get that kind of stuff? So people were complaining that they should remove the roadblocks for them, that they don't want the roadblocks. They refused. The roadblocks are still there, and that's continued the killing. They kept on killing the army and police people. So that's what has been happening here. And when it was time for some election, these unknown gunmen still came to my area and they killed some people, some innocent people. And these people are people that are obviously being used by politicians And now election is coming. We have election next year around February. Like, I don't know why I've been getting this feeling, but I just feel like that period is just going to be hot. There will be a lot of killing. And this killing, they will claim it is unknown gunmen, but no, it is not unknown gunmen. It is the battle of politicians. It is a battle of politicians. It is a battle of the chair. It is a battle of them trying to like tarnish the Eastern Part's name. Do you understand? Like, just trying to make things not look so nice. And now, so since all this thing has been happening, I thank God I've been safe. My family has been safe. People around me, I haven't heard anyone died or anything happened. Though I have like maybe 2 to 3 people that have had encounter with the unknown gunmen, but nothing happened to them. Highs, they end up giving them punishment, or like they run away and like they have serious body pains and all of that. But till then, I still thank God for life. And how this stuff has affected me. Man, I hardly go out. I'm always locked up inside. Though I'm used to staying inside normally, but I hardly go out. I'm always inside. Even when I want to go to town most times for some things, I'll be like, what if this happened? What if that happened? You know, that fear. And there's a particular checkpoint now that you have to come down. Like, your bus will stop, or the car you enter, or even if anything you enter, they'll stop at that checkpoint. You guys will trek past the checkpoint. Your bus will drive, wait for you at the front. Then you go to that front that is stopped and enter your bus. That is how bad it is currently. So yeah, next year is election, and I feel I need to cool off. I need to chill off. Like, I need new environment, new air. Like, I just need to move out of this country. Like, go to a place where I feel I can relax, ease my stress, stay calm, chop life, be happy for the moment. And so yeah, you know, a few months ago I said I was going to come to Ghana. Yeah. And you know, normally before you make a trip, you have to plan ahead of time. You have to plan for it. So currently I started planning for it, because you know, you have to have money in your pocket. You know, just wake up one day and you feel like you are going to Ghana. And yeah, I'm a student, you know, so everything I do is based on budget, is based on planning, because everything has to do with money. You know, me going from Nigeria to Ghana is money. Me coming back is money. And fuel in Nigeria currently is very, very expensive. Diesel. So I wonder how much the transport now would be. The cost of living currently in Nigeria is terrifying. Things they used to sell 1,000 naira is now 2,000 naira. Just today, I wanted to get milk because my milk finished. And I told my friend to help me check the price at the market. I sent her money to get it. Guess what? The price that used to be like 2.5, she told me it was 4.5. That's like double the price. That's how expensive Nigeria is. So I'm only trying to imagine how expensive the trip is going to be, though that is going to be sorted out before I come, by the grace of God. So everything is going to be next year. I'm going to just move, relocate, like take my time, relax, chill from school stress, from everything, and yeah, and explore, because I love traveling normally. I pray God blesses me. In fact, I am blessed already by the grace of God. I believe that. So I'm going to love to tour the world. Like, I love seeing new places. I love trying new food. You know, see, when people say that, oh, Asian food, they don't like Asian food. I crave to taste Asian food. Most of you might be like, oh, she's weird. But yes, I crave to taste Asian food. I just don't know why, because I love trying new things. I love seeing new things. I love meeting new people. And then I would love to come to Ghana, because I love to make a lot of content in the streets of Ghana, and I would love to like physically come and eat Ghanaian food. You understand? You know, there's a difference between when you eat Ghanaian food that is cooked in Ghana and Ghanaian food that is cooked in Nigeria. The difference is clear. It's like you eating Nigerian food cooked in Nigeria and eating Nigerian food cooked in Ghana. Maybe the person cooking it in Ghana might be cooking nonsense, but the ones that cook it in Nigeria, you see varieties, you taste a lot of them. So same applies there. And I didn't even tell you guys, the last time I bought 1K, I think I still have the video on my phone. I might maybe edit and post that I bought 1K. This 1K looks very, very inviting. Very, very nice. I got home to eat this 1K. and I don't know what this lady prepared. It was tasting like something else entirely. One cake that I eat normally, that I know how sweet it is, because that day I was so stressed and tired, and I saw it and I was so happy. I just purchased this because I went to Lagos Island. On coming back, let me sit down and eat it from all the stress. You know, I had brought cold Coke, chilled Coke. So I would dilute it with the 1 spoon, 2 spoon. I was like, what is this? So that's why I said I need to come there. I'm going to try. In fact, I will try almost all of you guys' food. I don't care how it looks. I'm eating everything. When I see people that have lived in Ghana for a long time and they claim they've not eaten most of Ghanaian food, I'll be like, what? What do you mean? What's she saying? Oh my God. Her, me. Sorry. I would have a story to tell everybody when I come back. I'll be like, oh yeah, I've eaten this. Oh, I've eaten that. Oh, I've eaten this. Oh yeah, I've been here. And I'm going to like to tour Ghana, if my pocket permits me, like move around different states in Ghana, because I know it's not just Accra that is in Ghana, there are other states. So I like to tour too, like to tour around, just take my time and just relax, meet new people, make new friends. You know, it's not every time I'll be stuck here. Make new international friend, yeah, because you know, when you have a friend in Ghana, the person is international. Though I already have some friends in Ghana, but they're from, no, not some friends. I have a friend in Ghana, yeah, just one. So I would love to go there and make new friends, meet new people, try new things. Who knows? Maybe I might finally meet a boyfriend there, since I don't have a boyfriend. You guys shouldn't mind me. So yeah, and plus the political stuff that will be happening next year. I feel next year might be rough. Like during that election period, there's 80% possibility that next year will be rough because of the election. And when the candidate that most people do not expect to win wins, you know, those people might start terrorizing, like start doing bad things for it to feel like it is the person that won, that don't have that ability to take care of Nigeria. So they could even employ, you know, before we start Boko Haram. Boko Haram used to be very popular before the time of Buhari. Boko Haram were killing innocent people on the northern part. Now it is unknown gunmen on the eastern part. And if there's one particular person, I won't mention him, but and if that particular person wins next year, I feel these other politicians, they would come together to make it look like the person that won is not working, and try to set up a new set of people. They might still go back to the same old Boko Haram or form a new group and start terrorizing Nigeria. And at that moment, I need to be out of here. I need to be where I know I might feel safe or I'll be happy. Though I've been hearing things in Ghana are currently very expensive. Is that true? Because I've been reading on some Nigeria blogs and some Ghanaian people I have on my contact. They've been posting about expenses, like things are almost double the price. Doesn't mean that Ghana is going through the same phase Nigeria is going through now about the things getting so expensive, because I don't know if it is that way, so I can know how to budget myself and schedule myself. So please tell me in the comment section how Ghana is currently, if it is still very safe, and if things are becoming very expensive. And like, just tell me what is happening in Ghana in the comment section. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate, you know, it's your baby girl perpetual. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.